to a second, a millionth of a dream. Go, go, go for the limit with the power of believe. To soak it up like a flower.
Hello and welcome to today's junk journal with me. Today I'm going to be working on several pages using some bits and pieces from a wonderful happy mail that I received from the lovely Demi. On Instagram she's djournals_, and I will link her Instagram below. So she was kind enough to send me such wonderful things, so I wanted to try to use some of them in this journal, and I thought I would take you along with me. So the first piece I wanted to use was this lovely piece of lace, out of which I wanted to make a little pocket. And I have actually never used lace like this in a journal before, or for anything before, so I wasn't quite sure how to adhere it best, so I just thought I would use my tacky glue and put a thin line of that around all the edges, and it seems like that worked quite well. If there are better ways to do this, please leave me a comment below, because I didn't really know what I was doing. So, and then I wanted to add this book page in the pocket, but since it was too wide and since the edges weren't completely straight, I decided to just cut all around. And then, of course, I had to ink it. And I did want to add something else for a background to kind of frame it a little bit, but I didn't have a lot of space. And then I also decided to add a little word from my previously printed little words on my coffee stained paper, and I just added the word calm, and I'm just gluing that down. Or, sorry, it's not calm. Sorry, it's relaxed. Same mindset. And then I am backing this with some coffee dyed paper, and yeah, since I didn't have a lot of space, I just have a very narrow edge around. But the nice thing is that now you can journal on the back side, and since that glue wasn't sticking to that page very well, I just decided to run that through my sewing machine with some black, I was gonna say ink, with black thread, and of course I'm inking that as well, and that gives it a nice touch, I think, and I'm very happy with this first page. Next, I wanted to include this lovely postcard that she had written some personal things on, and I thought I would just attach that as a tip in with some of the lovely washi tape samples that she had included. So that's always a very easy thing to do, and I love adding personal notes to my journal because it makes it so much more special. And I'm so loving this journal already at this point because of all the wonderful things it has in it. Lovely combination of happy mail things, vintage things, other things that have meanings for me. So I think this is going to fill up quite quickly. We'll see if it lasts all the way through till the end of March. And then there was this pocket that she had made, and I love the collage that's there. So I wanted to find a page where I could include that, and I was contemplating whether I should do another tip in or whether I should glue it on the page, but in the end I decided to glue it. But I did leave that pocket open, and so then I was looking through the wonderful happy mail items to see what I wanted to stick in there. So here you see some of these adorable things she had included. And in the end I went with this print of some lovely stamps. And then she also sent me these cute handmade tags. I love these so much, and I love that she included stamps on them. And so one of these I'm going to just attach to this little page right there. and all I'm going to do is just glue that down. And what you see on the left hand side there is another piece that I just glued down that I had in my stash and never knew what to do with because it's so huge, but I think it worked really well for this journal, so I'm happy with that as well. Now I'm looking for another page where I could add some more things, and this is such a cute little pocket with another very cute collage front and back, in which she had the 2 cards with the washi samples, so I wanted to include that as well, again using the washi she had sent. So I'm using some of these very cute florals. Also, that was good because it was a bit wider, so that would stick well, I thought. And the back side, I am choosing, yeah, this stripy one, which also has colors like these pastel colors that I thought would work well with the pastel blue. I always find it harder to attach the back side or the washi for the back side of whatever you're putting in because yeah, just because to make it fit is kind of a challenge. And so I decided to include another one of her tags in that pocket, so that was really cute, I thought. And now I also wanted to include something on that right hand side on that little page, so I'm looking through the smaller ephemera that she included, and she sent me some of her clusters that she put together, also with stamps, and included some lace. I love it so much, and I'm just trying to choose the right one for this page, and that turns out to be this one. I'm loving the lace in there, and I decided to add that with a little brad. I believe this is one from Tim Holtz. So I am just going to add a small hole. Just going to punch it right through both layers, and it's going to attach that with the brad. So next I wanted to find an image that I could add on the bottom of that same page. Most of them were too big, but then I thought that actually this lady who is reading a book would work really well on that washi collage. So I'm just going to adhere her there. I really enjoy working on multiple pages at the same time. I usually don't do that, as you probably know if you've seen the videos, but I really enjoy this. So trying to find something again, but most of the pieces are just a bit too big. And then this is what I go for. I thought that worked really well with the size and the colors. And I don't know if I forgot to ink it or if I didn't ink it on purpose. I think I forgot. But actually it's okay that it's not inked. I guess not every piece has to be inked. And now I'm looking for another small page, and this is the one I choose. And I'm again going to add another lovely piece. Oh yeah, and here I wanted to just show you, she made these stamp, what would you call these? Stamp holders, stamp folders, I don't know. But she made these with music papers, and I just wanted to show you. I love that she included this particular stamp from Egypt because my hubby is actually Egyptian. So that has a lot of meaning to me, and she has some other gorgeous, gorgeous stamps in there. I'm so happy about these. And look, she has this triangle stamp, which is really cool. So I love how she made these. These are so, so cute. So thank you again if you're watching. This is such a treasure. Just showing you some select stamps that I thought were really sweet. Yeah, but I'm not using them right now. I just wanted to share the love that I received. And Oh yeah, then I also attached this very pretty envelope where she made another collage. I think she had the stamps in that envelope. So I'm again choosing some washies that she had sent me, and I found the two perfect washies for the front and the back. So there's this one that has images of stamps. So how perfect is that? Even though it was a bit narrow, I was a bit worried because the envelope was quite large, but it worked out just fine. And then for the back side, I'm using this one with the airmail logo, and I'm loving that it's pink and that it has the airmail, because how perfect is that for Happy Mail? And now on this card, I wanted to add another little embellishment, and I just had to go for this dragonfly. I'm so happy to receive dragonflies because, of course, 49 dragonflies. And I don't have a lot, actually. I have very little ephemera with dragonflies, so I'm so happy to get that. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed watching that, and hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.